I found myself a pair of $9 Apple Airpods, and well, surprise, surprise, I'm going to be really interested to see what we actually get that shows up. First off, for $9, that's pretty dang cheap, and for $9, I'd be surprised if we got anything in the mail. So it's definitely going to be interesting if these pull out to be a nice flex or a piece of garbage. So let's just take a look at a couple things. The first thing that I notice immediately is that I don't know, everything looks the same so far. Yeah, everything looks fine. And then this looks like the actual product. Okay. Everything looks good. These just look like typical AirPods. And then we get here, and this is where things start looking kind of different. The first thing I notice is at this point, you just notice two holes right there, right? And we only have one here, and it looks like we have none on the back. As you can see, there's one here, but when you do this, you have looks like none back there. Um, yeah, I mean these look perfectly fine. You've got regular AirPods. They have the charging. I don't know. One of these is positive, negative. One of the charging contacts, one here and one here, and then the hole in the center. I think that's just to line it up. And then you just kind of go down here a little bit more, and you can kind of go see some of this stuff. So they have fingerprint, which, as you already noticed, there's no holes on the. I don't know. Go back here. There's no holes on the front. When we go back down here, we have literally no hole right there. So looks like you have fingerprints, which I doubt that has anything to do with fingerprint. So let's go over some of the claims that this thing makes. You've got Bluetooth 5.0, you've got touch control, you've got original sound quality, which means garbage from my guess. 300 milliamp charging box, auto connect, durable life, super bass, and binaural call. I have no idea. Binaural call. Okay. Upgraded smart control, not needs setting or button. Probably just play, pause, all that stuff. No answer call or anything like that. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. We'll just assume that it has some type of controller to control the battery charging. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it means that it won't explode from overcharging. I'm hoping so. Dual channel. During the call, there will be sounds in the left and right ears. Okay. So, left and right ears, you get sound. Okay. My dude over here, looking like he's feeling the AirPod flex right now. Yeah, as you can tell, I always like these pictures because you can really see just how bright they make the product, and then you just keep going down here, and like it's not even in the pocket here. You can see this is just photoshopped in. Like it's just such bad Photoshop. And here's them again without the thing in the background. And you just keep going, and yeah, and you can just tell the Photoshop in here. Like this dude's ear is kind of like already in here. Like, dude, this is like it's embedded in his ear almost. And then it even looks like it. And now notice that dot's back. The dot is back now when it connects like regular AirPods. I have my hunch. My hunch is that one of this is actual AirPods. My bet is that these are actual AirPods. They have looks like text here. A little too much detail for a fake, especially for $9. And my hunch is that these suckers are not the actual, or not anything close to the AirPods. They probably sound like garbage too. It definitely seems like there's a difference. So I'm going to go through and order this, and we'll see what actually shows up in the mail. My guess, though, is that it's at least going to be somewhat of a knockoff. Here it is. A couple things I like to point out, especially when things come from at least China, is the option of where you can see it has value here. So you can see just how much the sucker's worth, and it's worth a whopping $3. So that shows you anything about the quality of these AirPods. That will definitely be something. My hope is that I don't get coronavirus from this, because as you can see, this was from the 23rd. At least it shipped out on the 23rd, which, as you can tell, Wuhan was pretty much, I don't know where it shipped from, but it was pretty much during its peek. AirPods, everybody. What do we get? We get a box that looks like it was poorly plastic wrapped. And this is cheaper than... That really shows you that if it's $3 that they think this sucker is worth, this is how much it took them to make this. I'm gonna really have to wash my hands. So the AirPods themselves, I mean, they're a little cheap, and they have there's like 2 little buttons on the end. Let's see what type. Do they come with a cord? Charging cord? Yes, they come with the right charging cord. Surprisingly, it fits. Okay. So I'm gonna go dispose of this in a sanitary way. Probably scrub this down actually, and then try out the AirPods. Yeah. So what does $10 AirPods actually get you besides coronavirus? So what does $10 AirPods actually get you besides coronavirus? Well, let's find out. So, I'm going to try to pair these suckers. I'm going to be impressed if they pair. About to get Bluetooth herpes, guys, on my phone. Dude, the quality in this sucker sounds like you are... It's almost like ear rape levels. Like, you know the ear rape filter you put on stuff? I don't know how you guys can hear this. Let's see. Find something that's copyrighted free. I'm not going to get taken down for, but like, holy crap. This is like so bad. Oh, and this just decided it was going to turn off too. They just decided just randomly going to turn off. Time for me to get the coronavirus. Yay. On the list of things that I think could, could be said, these don't look that bad of a fake. These really don't. If you're going for the pure flex factor, then you, my friends, have just found yourself some $10 to look like you're a real flex god right here, guys. Oh yeah, I have coronavirus AirPods, and you definitely want to, like, you're not gonna be able to listen to music with these at all. They're absolute garbage. But besides that, it's amazing. I think they might turn on. Just have an odd flex here, guys. Yeah, I got coronavirus ones, and I think it literally generates a new Bluetooth device to connect to every single time. Oh, it even gives me the option to say that these are AirPods on my thing, and it says it's connecting to them. I think these are literally the worst sounding earbuds that I have listened to ever, and that's saying a lot. These sound like you're listening to pure ear rape. So, the question to ask yourself is coronavirus worth it? That's the first thing. Second of all, these would be a really, really nice thing to like leave around and see how many people actually steal other people's stuff. They sound like, as I said, complete garbage, and I think they have some type of sensor on the top of them that lets you pause and stop them. But as for the AirPods themselves, you would actually not know that these are AirPods. So if you're going for pure flex factor, my friends, you just got yourself a really, really nice deal. Other than that, though, is the coronavirus worth it? I don't know. We'll find out. But these suckers definitely are, yeah, pretty cheap. Surprisingly, though, it does come with a lightning cable, so we'll see. And then you have a button that tells you the charge. The sound quality, though, as I said, so it sounds like you're listening to it through a tube, and it's not really great. So, for the review today, I didn't get coronavirus. Well, never mind. I take that back. I probably did. I would say though I didn't get like something that's immediately damaging. It's actually like looks, which shows you if this is worth $3, and they were able to do this for $3. That shows you a lot. Also, you could pretty much use these as a really, really nice bait. So let's do a little review of some of the things that have that this ad claims. So we've got the actual AirPod picture itself. The box is like it came in the same way. Let's take a look real quick at the actual AirPods, which, as I guessed, they don't have the little dot on the back here, as this picture shows at least. They actually have an added line. I don't know how you guys can see this, but there's an added line back there. The cable itself is at least lightning. That's the good thing. But it's pretty much not. It doesn't look like the official Apple charger, which is what you have in this picture. Also, as you can see, these AirPods in this picture right here, they have a dot and then this longer line, dot, and then I guess we'll just call it a dash. The AirPods themselves, the bottom has a singular hole. Meanwhile, these have two holes with two contacts, it looks like, in them, and then there's just a metal bottom. So these definitely like still look, but they're not what's advertised in this picture. Also, you can tell between the switching just of the different things. You've got the bottom here. You got a little dot here, which, that dot isn't even in the same place. What the heck? So if you look at the picture here, the dot is roughly where the AirPod comes in. It's probably about maybe a centimeter lower. This dot right here, and there is no touch capability. Bluetooth 5.0, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt you'll get the range in that. The touch control is okay. The auto connect is complete garbage. The calling, I'm not even going to try. Super bass is a joke. Dude, this sounds like you literally bought the most cheapest speaker, or maybe some dude, that one dude from high school that bought the cheapest sub on like the world and was bumping his rap song that he made yesterday. It's pretty garbage. That's what it sounds like. If to give you any stereotypical reference, that would be it. And it's not my music preference either. And just gonna go down even farther. I don't even know what this is. It didn't blow up on me when I left it charging, which I probably shouldn't have. It did actually surprisingly show up as AirPods, but it wouldn't let me connect them. So I found that kind of odd, is that like it did give me that option. It just didn't appear to, I don't know. It didn't appear to work, which I found interesting as well. But overall, this picture, even here, it looks like it's a round circle rather than just the two connectors here. So it looks like this ad is looks like not only is this a knockoff product ad, but looks like this is a knockoff of a knockoff product. And that's why it's $9. So for my AirPods, everybody, what am I going to do with these? I don't know. I'll probably like leave them somewhere and watch people try to steal them, because these things are a joke. Not only that, but these are really expensive and they're not worth your time, especially because like the pair that I've had for the last year and a half have done wonderful, and buying AirPods altogether from Apple is a complete joke. Don't recommend it. Get some nice quality earbuds and not this, well, not this, but not that junk either. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you had a wonderful day, and give the video a like if you enjoyed. Hope to see you around in the future, and yeah, let me know if you have any scams that you're aware of that you want me to review in the next video.